Krishna and Nandha Baba's morning routine. Every morning in the village of Gokul, the first rays of the sun fell gently upon Nandha Baba, waking the quiet household where the divine child Kanha lived. Soft light touched the walls, birds began their morning songs, and the village slowly stirred to life. Nandha Baba, the chief of Vrindavan and Kanha's beloved father, was always the first to rise. He prepared for the day's work with care, yet his heart never felt complete until he spent a few precious moments with his little Kanha. One such morning, as cows softly mooed in the barns and the air felt cool and fresh, Nandha Baba tiptoed quietly into Kanha's room. Kanha, still very young, lay fast asleep. His tiny chest rose and fell with peaceful breaths. One small hand clutched his flute, and a gentle smile rested on his lips, as though he were dreaming of butter and play. Nandha Baba stood beside the bed, his heart overflowing with love. Unable to resist, he reached out and softly stroked Kanha's curly hair. "Kanha," he whispered gently, "it's time to wake up, my little one." But Kanha, even in sleep, was full of mischief. He scrunched his nose and pulled the blanket over his head, pretending not to hear. Nandha Baba chuckled quietly. He knew his son loved these little games, even while half asleep. "Kanha, my dear," Nandha Baba said playfully, "if you don't wake up, how will you have your butter and go out to play with the calves? They are all waiting for you." The words butter and calves worked like magic. Kanha peeked out from beneath the blanket, his large dark eyes sparkling with mischief. "But Baba," Kanha mumbled sleepily, "I am still so tired. Can I sleep a little more?" Nandha Baba paused for a moment, pretending to think. Then he gently shook his head. "No, my little prince. If you sleep too long, all the butter will be eaten by the monkeys, and the calves will feel sad without you." Kanha's eyes widened. The thought of missing his butter and disappointing the calves was too much. He quickly sat up, rubbing his eyes. "All right, Baba. I am awake." His voice was still soft and drowsy. Nandha Baba smiled warmly and lifted Kanha into his arms, holding him close. "That's my boy," he said, pressing a loving kiss upon Kanha's forehead. "Let us get you ready for the day." Kanha wrapped his arms around his father's neck, enjoying the warmth and comfort of Nandha Baba's embrace. As they stepped into the courtyard, the morning sun bathed them in golden light. The scent of flowers drifted through the air, and Gokul awakened all around them. At the bathing area, Nandha Baba gently washed Kanha's face and hands. Cool water splashed softly, and Kanha burst into giggles, playfully splashing some back at his father. "Ah, Kanha." Nandha Baba laughed. "You are as mischievous as ever, even in the morning." Kanha grinned, his eyes shining with innocence and joy. "But Baba, you like it when I am mischievous, don't you?" Nandha Baba's heart swelled with affection. "I do, my little one. I do." Once Kanha was clean, Nandha Baba dressed him in a simple yet beautiful yellow dhoti, tying it carefully around his tiny waist. He placed a small peacock feather in Kanha's curly hair, knowing how much his son loved it. Soon, father and son sat together for breakfast. Yashoda Maya had prepared fresh butter and yogurt, knowing it was Kanha's favorite. Nandha Baba watched with delight as Kanha eagerly dipped his fingers into the butter, smearing it happily across his cheeks. Kanha exclaimed with his mouth full, "Baba, this butter is the best in all of Vrindavan." Nandha Baba laughed softly, wiping a bit of butter from Kanha's cheek. "And Kanha, you are the best son in all of Vrindavan." After breakfast, Kanha was ready for his adventures. But before running off to join his friends and the calves, he turned back and hugged Nandha Maharaj tightly. "Thank you, Baba," Kanha said, his voice filled with love. Nandha Baba held him close, feeling the depth of their bond. "Go, my son, and enjoy your day. Remember, I am always here." With a burst of laughter, Kanha scampered away into the courtyard, his joy echoing through Nandha Baba. Nandha Baba watched him go, his heart filled with pride and peace. Every moment with Kanha was a treasure. And these simple mornings, filled with love and laughter, were the most precious of all. Thank you for listening. May Krishna's Leelas bring peace and happiness. Hare Krishna.